Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we are going to be trying to get Bronny and LeBron a ring in NBA 2K24. So here's the roster. We got AD, LeBron. They both regressed a little bit, so now they're only 94 overalls. D'Lo, Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura, Jared Vanderbilt, Gabe Vincent. Same old roster. Max Christie, same old roster. Here's going to be the rotation. So one of the rules of this challenge is going to be Bronny has to play at least 28 minutes a game and start for this challenge to be completed. I didn't make this version of Bronny, so I don't know if he's gonna be good or not, but we'll have to see how he progresses in this game. But yeah, I don't know if I'm really gonna do trades to start off this video. The lineup is gonna look like Bronny, Austin Reeves, Rui, LeBron, AD as a starting five with D'Lo off the bench now, JV, Dalton Connect. I decided to give some minutes because he's a rookie and he's probably going to be a big piece if we can win a championship or not. Max Christie getting a couple minutes, and then JHS. So I think we go like, you know what? Let's go to the first playing game. Let's see if we can run it back to back. Starting off 0 for 3 to start the year. Not a good start, but we picked it up. All right, 4-3 to start. AD only 14 points per game. LeBron 24, D'Lo 15, Reeves 12, 11, JV. This team is not doing very good offensively. Bronny stats 9 a game, 8 assists. Not shooting great, but good enough, I guess. Not too bad. Yeah, but offensively we're not doing good at all. I wonder where that puts us. Or points per game. It has to be literal bottom of the league, so not a good start offensively for the team. AD has to do better than that or he's going to be traded. I just want to see if we can win the play-in tournament again, and we win the first game. LeBron masterclass. I just kind of want to see if the Lakers can run it back to back, and they take an L here. They got to win out, and there it is. Okay, so they're not going to win. AD, I think we go to now we only have at least 2 seasons to get this done because LeBron is 39. He's probably going to want to retire after the season, which I can force him not to. But yeah, we don't have very long to get this done. So I think I go to January, see how the team's looking. Hopefully AD can have a resurgence with points so he can stay on this team. But right now we're not looking too good. So it's January now. We're still at pretty much the same spot we were at. LeBron has hit the 40 mark and his stats have fallen. AD did start playing a little better, so that's good. D'Lo, Reeves. Let's see how good Bronny's doing so far into the year. 9.1, 4 rebounds, 7 assists, a steal. Numbers got worse, but what are you gonna do about it? Right now we are sitting as the 11, so we're fighting for a play-in spot. So I think maybe we should try and make a trade here. Our pick, well, it's the Lakers, so I seriously doubt we have our pick next year. And we do actually, so that's good. And we can trade it. I don't know if they can do that in real life, but in this game we can. It's only a 2-star pick though. I don't really understand that. You think this pick would be a decent amount better? Maybe I just keep going because obviously part of this is just hoping for regression for Bronny and Connect. And Connect is having a pretty decent rookie year. Decent efficiency. You'd want the 3-point ball to be falling a little bit better. But per 36, 18.5 a game. But yeah, I think I'm going to keep simming. Maybe to the trade deadline. And then we'll think about making moves. Alright, so we're a couple weeks before the deadline. And I think I'm ready to try and make a trade. And rumors are talking about this in real life. And it hasn't happened yet. But maybe by the time this video came out, it has happened. But Lauri Markkanen, I would like him on this team. I don't know how we get it done. I would like to keep a lot of these good players together, like maybe Vincent. His 11 mil is in this trade. We only have to make up 18 because Lauri's on a pretty team-friendly contract. Maybe I don't know, throw another piece. Oh, they already have 15 players. Drew Ebanks? No, okay. who here has a decent contract? Like, we might have to throw Rui in, but I would like not to do that because I don't want to be so top heavy. With Shafino, he might just have to be in this deal. He has a lot of trade value. It's gonna be hard to get this deal done without giving up one of our core pieces. All right, so I think I figured out what we have to do to get this trade done. I think Rui is just gonna have to be in this trade. He was pretty good for the Lakers, but I think it makes the most sense if we're trying to get Laurie on this roster. Rui would be going to the bench, so this is gonna be the trade package we're gonna try and get for Laurie. See if it goes through, and it won't. We're gonna have to do a little bit more. I'm fine giving them like Skylar Mays if they can give us someone that's not too valuable to them. Drew Ebanks, would this get it done? No. Like I would like to throw them one of these young dudes, like Shafino. He could be in this trade. Maybe this trade would go through, especially since we have Bronny now, and we do get the deal done. I don't know if that was an overpay or not. Let me get Bronny back in this lineup. So was that an overpay for Laurie? I don't know. I feel like Rui just has to be in the trade unless Lakers fans, you would have rather give up D'Lo. The money makes sense. Obviously, Laurie's better. And then Jalen Hood-Schifino, he was in the trade, just kind of had to be in it to get the trade done. And, I mean, we have Bronny now. And we got D'Lo off the bench, so we don't really need another point guard. So, yeah, let's trade. Let's sim 2 weeks into the season, see how good the team is now with Laurie. The first game against the Kings is an L. Laurie put up 13 points, not very good efficiency. Let's see if he can step it up now against the Nets. And there's a big win. LeBron, good game. Laurie, 19 and 10, shot way more, he shot better from the field, but not too good from 3-point line. Right now, we're going to go against the Knicks. There's another L, so not a good start from the Laurie trade, but there's a good game from him. Okay, let's sim to the deadline, and hopefully we can get some wins here to put us around 500. That would be nice. There's 2. There's a 3-game win streak. There's a loss, close game. This is to get us to 500. And that's a big L. Wow, offensively, just very bad game from everybody except for LeBron. But I'm gonna look around the league, see if there's another trade to do. Again, we don't have too many years of this. LeBron's probably gonna want to retire. So got to try and get a ring as fast as possible. So I'm gonna look around the league, see if there's something that we can do to improve this team. So the Clippers and the Grizzlies are selling. So Jaren Jackson Jr. and Zubac, I feel like would be good additions to this team. Obviously Kawhi's there, but I don't think we get Kawhi. So I'm gonna try and get Jaren Jackson Jr. He's not making too much money, so I feel like we can get this deal done some way or another. He's gonna be hard to get. So if we can't get him, I'll just go and try and get Zubac, and I can move 80 to the 4, move LeBron back down to the 3. Well, I guess that kind of doesn't work actually, but because now we have Laurie. Actually, so I think I'm gonna look for something else then, because now with the Laurie trade, it wouldn't really make sense to move AD back to the 4. So honestly, we kind of need a backup 3 to come on this team or upgrade a different position. So I'm gonna keep looking for a different trade, and I'll be back once I find it. All right, I couldn't really find anything too big, but I think I'm gonna try and get Derrick Jones Jr. just to fill out our bench, make our bench a little bit better. Here's the package. This might go through right away, and it doesn't. They want Gabe Vincent. I'm gonna try and do without that. I'm gonna throw in. I'll give you your second back. Still not gonna go through. We'll give you the Nuggets second, and there is the trade. So Derrick Jones Jr. is gonna come into this lineup now, and our bench is looking a lot better. So now this is what the lineup is looking like. We got Bronny, Reeves, Laurie, LeBron, AD, Russell. Then Derrick Jones Jr. comes in as our 7th man. JV, Christie, and Connect. We do have Drew Ebanks not really getting minutes anymore. But I think that's going to be the only trades I do to see how this team goes. Let me just look at the contract situation, see if anybody is going to need to be re-signed. D'Lo is going to have to be re-signed. So it might have make sense for me to trade him here. But I don't really know what I would trade him for. Like, we're kind of good now, so I might just keep D'Lo. See if we can. Actually, I can look at that now. See if I can extend him. And I cannot extend him right now. So yeah, D'Lo might walk, but hopefully Bronny will progress a couple overalls and could actually be like a good starting point guard for us next year. But I think that's all we're gonna do. I like this roster a lot better than what it was at before. Hopefully, we're 2 games under 500. Hopefully by the end of the season, we will be decently above 500 and we'll be a bona fide playoff team, because right now we are the 9 seed. But I'll see you guys at the end of the season. All right, it's the end of the season. Shea wins MVP. Bronny wins Rookie of the Year. Well, hopefully that will help with this progression. That's crazy. He only put up 9, 3.5, 7 assists, a steal, and shot pretty poorly from the field. But Bronny wins Rookie of the Year. That's actually wild. Nas Reed, 6th Man of the Year. Depoy, Victor, Amen, Most Improved, Zion, Clutch Player of the Year, and the Thunder with Coach of the Year. First team, look for any Lakers. There was none. Defensive teams, AD, all defensive team. Bro, if he's gonna be only putting up 17.8 a game, he might have to be shipped to a different team next season. Bronny, all rookie first team, obviously. Connect, nowhere to be found. So bad news, we actually did not even make the play-in. We were the 11th seed. We were 3 games behind the Spurs. I made that Derrick Jones Jr. trade, and then they literally went on a crazy losing streak. It was pretty bad. I don't know how this team does not make it to the playoffs. It could just be a Bronny thing. I mean, again, he shot pretty poorly. So yeah, we didn't make the playoffs. So we're gonna have to try and re-sign D'Lo and run it back. Hopefully we get good jumps from Bronny and connect. The Thunder do end up winning the championship, and Bron did try to retire, so that means this is our last season trying to get this done, or we lose the challenge. Our pick that we sent to the Jazz for Laurie ended up being the 11th overall pick. So Lakers fans, Jazz fans, how do you feel about that trade? Seeing how it ended up getting all done. We have Darvin Ham still. Yeah, but are you guys happy with that trade, or who do you think won and lost the trade? I just want to see who the Jazz end up taking here with 11. The Jazz end up taking Carter Bryant, so we'll keep an eye on him to see if he ends up being anything. So Bronny, we're gonna bring back. No qualifying. D'Lo, do we have rights on D'Lo? Okay, so we still do have rights on D'Lo, so it should be pretty easy to re-sign him. We have about 16 mil in free agency. I mean, there's not really much we can do. How did D'Lo play last year? I mean, D'Lo played pretty good actually. He just wasn't getting minutes like that. So we're gonna bring D'Lo back on a $16 million deal. He is going to accept that. That seems pretty good. Everyone else is still here. Okay, so everyone else is still here except for Drew Eubank. So we should probably try and get a backup center. Steven Adams only wants $2 million a year. We'll sign Steven to a 1-year deal. Hopefully he doesn't regress too much and he can get in this rotation. But yeah, we have some money left to give out to somebody. So who do we like here? Moses Moody, unrestricted free agent. What do we need a backup of the most? I really don't know. So I'm gonna sign probably Moses Moody to a contract here, just so we have some money to throw around if we want to make a big trade. Here's progression. This is big. Hopefully LeBron doesn't go down too much. Hopefully AD stays where he's at, and hopefully Bronny and Connect jump up a lot. So AD is going to drop 1. LeBron's going to drop 2 to a 92. D'Lo goes up 1, and our whole bench went up. Connect's to 76 now, so that's good. Bronny jumps up 3 only, so it's going to be hard with a 73 as our point guard, but hopefully he's a lot more efficient this year. All right, so with that money we gave the Moses Moody, we're going to try and make another big trade to get this team over the hump. We didn't even make the play-in last year, so I think we need a big trade. I'm going to try and trade Brandon Ingram back to the Lakers. Hopefully he can give some scoring. He was very efficient last year, which we were missing out on. Reeves, I think, just has to be in this deal. I might be able to throw like JV in there instead. How much money are we off? 600k. So I can also, okay, I can throw one of these young guys in here. I think Max Christie would make sense just to be in this trade. Give us Omar Yard 7 back. Okay, that makes sense. They're gonna say no to this. Oh, they're a championship contender, so I don't know if this deal gets done actually. 3 first-round picks for BI, and it's not gonna get done because the Pelicans do see themselves as a title contender. But I think I'm gonna throw the same package into some more trades to see if I can get another blockbuster trade done. All right, the next person I'm gonna try and trade for is Tyler Hero. I don't really know if I really like this trade, but nobody else is really matching the money we had, and I think we can get Tyler Hero here to come onto the team. 1 first pick is not going to be enough. 2 first-round picks, still not enough. Maybe a second, maybe 2 seconds. No, so we might have to throw another pick. Oh, I keep forgetting I have like Max Christie I can throw in instead, but Gabe Vincent will still have to be in this deal. Yeah, the Heat lost Jimmy, so I can see this making a little bit of sense. Cameron Payne might be a little bit too good. Dante Exum, no. Gabe Vincent has to be in the deal. I don't really want to give up 3 picks for Tyler, and they still say no to that. So maybe throw Dante out the trade. Vincent has to be in here, and get rid of Christie. 3 first-round picks, Moses Moody, not enough for Tyler. I don't know if I want to throw this 4th pick in, but I really don't know if I can get another trade done. And this might be the only way we get over the hump. So I'm just going to offer it. I think this is an overpay for Tyler, but we just saw the Knicks give up 5 or 6 first-round picks for Mikal. So maybe this isn't out of the realm of possibility. And they still say no. So if we can't even get a guy like Tyler Hero, I don't know what we can do to add to this team to improve. But I'm going to keep looking. All right, here's the next trade I'm going to try and do. This trade includes Dolan Connect because I feel like he did not progress enough for us. And we're going to go and try and get Trae Young. He dropped 33 points last year on great efficiency. And JV has to be in this trade because we have to make the money match. They say no, but he's not untouchable. 1 first, and we get the deal done. Trae Young is now a Los Angeles Laker. So now let me fix the lineup and I'll show you guys what we're looking like. All right, here is the brand new lineup. Trae Young at point guard. I decided to move Bronny to shooting guard, still giving him 28 minutes a game. Lowry getting 32 minutes, Bron 36, AD 37, D'Lo 24, Austin 20, Derrick Jones Jr. 16, and Chrissy 12. Our bench looks great. Our starting lineup looks great. We got scoring that we were missing in the previous year. First game of the year is going to be an L to LA. Bron doing his thing. Trae Young's debut. Not too good from the 3. Game 2 against the Kings is a W by a lot. LeBron doing his thing. D'Lo off the bench. Trae Young 12 assists. Pretty efficient as well. All right, I'm going to see you guys at the trade deadline. And hopefully this team is a top seed in the West. All right, guys, we are back at the trade deadline, and this team is even worse than last year at the deadline. AD still not playing too good. LeBron went down. Trae Young drops down almost 14 points from last season. Shooting the ball, I mean, a little worse. Lowry's down. D'Lo, Reeves, Derrick Jones. How is Bronny doing? 10, 6.4. He's shooting a lot better, so we can't even really fully put the blame on him. But I don't know what we do here. This is the trade deadline. We are the 12 seed again. I don't really know what to do at this point. It's not looking good. AD might just have to be on the block. I mean, I was trying to do this video like slightly realistic. You know, nothing too crazy, like out of the realm of possibility. I didn't just go trade for like Jokic or something. But to get this challenge done, I might just have to go trade for someone insane because I don't know what the problem is with this team. So Trae Young kind of let us down this year. So I'm going to go trade him for Derek White with the thinking that Derek White doesn't need the ball in his hands. He's going to play good defense, and hopefully good plus minus leads to more wins. This might be a bad trade, but this is a trade we're going to do. We also get Jalen Smith to round out that rotation, so hopefully that will get our wins up. I tried looking for an AD trade. Nothing I think really improves us. But yeah, Derek White comes in. Our lineup is looking a lot better. At this point, it might just be like it's too hard to win a ring with Bronny. But again, hopefully they can make an end of the season push and hopefully win a ring. Right, here we are at the end of the season. Luka MVP, Look of the Year, Cooper Flag, Sixth Man of the Year, Cooper Flag, Depoy, Victor, Alex Sarr, Most Approved, Ant-Man, Clutch Player of the Year, and the Thunder again would win Coach of the Year. Looking for any Lakers, AD, all NBA third team. So good thing I didn't end up trading him. Defensively, AD is also there. No rookies this year, and we finished the 9 seed. It ended up looking a lot better after I made that Derek White trade. They actually were positive for a good bit of the season there, but then they went on like a 4-game losing streak at the end of the year. So yeah, but we are in the play-in. Let's see how people did this year. AD, we saw his stats. LeBron went down a couple points. Overall, still 17-6-6, a block and a steal game. Shooting, Derek White, he obviously came and helped. I wasn't going to do this trade because he's on Boston. Obviously, LA and Boston wouldn't really make a trade ever, but he definitely helped them win some more games. Lowry, up and down some places. D'Lo, down from last year. He got more minutes. Reeves, Derrick Jones Jr., not very good. Shooting fine. Jalen Smith, Royce O'Neal. But now time to look at Bronny. Put up 11, 4, 6, steal. Shot way better this year. So we're going against the Nuggets. That's not too good of a matchup. I'm sure the Lakers fans don't like seeing that. But at this point, they got Malcolm Brogdon, Tim Hardaway, so they lost Jamal, and their bottom 3 there is the same. So we're gonna simcast it. Hopefully we can make a playoff run in this video, so it's not a complete failure. But again, the Nuggets are not who Lakers really want to see. Is it gonna be close enough for us to jump in? And no, it will not. So putting Bronny in the starting lineup, clearly too hard of a challenge to do. He did drop 16 points in this elimination game, so you guys can't be too mad at that. The Nuggets do make the playoffs, but yep, I'm assuming we're gonna go to the end of the season and LeBron is going to retire. And I would be correct. So we did end up failing this challenge. I feel like I gave them a great team. Derek White, Lowry were 2 pretty good trades. They would have had all 85 plus starting 5 if it wasn't for Bronny starting. But yeah, we end up failing the challenge. I'll just go see how far Bronny progresses. So maybe if LeBron got 1 more year, we would have won a championship then. But we really don't even make the playoffs. Bronny goes up 5, so he's a 77 overall now. So, you know, that's starting caliber. So maybe if we had 1 more year at it, we would have been able to get it done. But the first 2K challenge on this channel ends up being an L. I'll see you guys in the next one.